Welcome back to the channel. So this is what I currently have my Savannah monitor in. His name's Atom with a T, because that's what his original name was, so I just stuck with it. But yeah, he's in an 80 inch by 48 by 48. And I made these PVC panel sidings to try to keep them in and not get between the tent and the frame I made to hold his substrate in. And that actually backfired on me. So I do not recommend that, because he learned how to climb this and then wedge himself between the PVC panel and the tent. And he actually climbed his way out. And I had these vent holes open because I did not think he could climb that. And he got out on me. So now I have him zip tied with PVC pipes that I had left over. So just to give him a little ventilation. But yeah, this is his current setup with a paver and some cinder blocks. And oh, he really loves this thing. That's what he's actually sleeping in right now. And he loves his dog conch. So I just thought I'd try it out, and it actually works very well. He likes it. And then he never uses that thing. So I don't know. I just been throwing stuff in to see what he likes and what he doesn't like, kind of thing. But that is not the purpose of this video. I have to zip this just in case he's not paying attention and he decides to crawl. I'm not paying attention. But he's going to be going in this in a couple weeks. Yes, my basement is a mess right now because I've been working on a lot of different things. But this is the liquid rubber seal I've been using from Home Depot. I got the other stuff that's way more tacky, and I think that's why this leaked the first time. But this is like actually for ponds and stuff. So this works a lot better. So we'll have to see. I like how it, and it's not as tacky, and I definitely think this is going to seal a lot better. So in a couple days, we're going to water test it again when I have more time off. But I got these glass doors, and they're actually on rollers, so they work a lot smoother. They're like your normal freaking doors where they scrape, and yeah, it's annoying. So I definitely like these better than normal sliding glass doors. But he's going to have a 3-story basking platform. So he'll be able to go under there. And dig under there. And if he wants to go under there, he can. Plus, he can go on this level. This is just a thin piece of PVC board that I took out of his enclosure he's in now. Because originally I was just going to have this as a basking platform, but I decided I wanted it higher. Because so the UVB light can reach better and be more effective. I wish I would have originally thought of that, but I thought about that yesterday. So I ended up taking the top of this and making legs. Making this a platform instead. On top of another. So he can chill down here. He can chill under there. Plus, he could chill up here and bask. I also got a fan to make sure the air doesn't get stagnant. I might end up changing the fans because I don't like how this angles, and it's kind of annoying. So probably gonna end up getting a different fan. And then I got 3 sockets for basking lamps. I got currently right now I got 200-watt Arcadia flood basking lamps and the 75 watt. But I think I'm going to end up using one 100 watt and two 75 watts. Because I'm going to have his radiant heat panel hung right here. And that's 150 watts. So I don't even think, yeah. And I'd rather have three. That or I might end up doing 375s. I'd rather have three smaller ones than one big one. Or two big ones. I want it spread out a little bit. But this is a little bit under 4 feet by a little under 2 feet. But basically, I think it's like 46 inches. So he's going to have like 2 feet by, a little under 2 feet by a little bit under 4 feet basking area. So he can kind of choose, I can kind of see what temperatures he actually likes to bask. Because I know the older they get, they like it higher. Right now, he likes it about between 125 and 130. He doesn't seem to bask in anything hotter. I've tried upping it to 140 and it was a no-go, so he wouldn't come out as much. So as soon as I lowered it, he started coming out more again. So, but now he'll kind of have a temperature gradient, so I can kind of see when I need to up it when he gets bigger, when the time is right. And then, yeah, so he'll kind of have a gradient, so he could choose to have it really hot. Plus, he could still bask and still get UVB over here. And he could still be warm, so he can kind of choose where he wants to bask. So I wanted to make it, like, give him a big basking area. So, yeah. Like, granted, his paver, he could still bask on it pretty still. But I don't want him to have to, like, curl in a circle to bask, like a lot of people do with their monitors. I want him to be able to fully stretch out if he chooses to. If he wants to curl a ball and bask, he can. I want him to be able to fully stretch out. Like, I want him to be able to bask in almost any position he chooses. So, that's kind of my thing on it. And then I got Arcadia 14% UVB Desert for the UVB, which is connected to my Arcadia Jungle Dawn 34-inch and one of my 22 inches. And they're all connected. And I like how they're all mounted to the top. I prefer that way better than having a stupid screen top. Plus, I hate screen tops because you fight, like in the winter, the humidity drops like big time here. And it's really annoying to deal with. Especially in a really big enclosure, it's a pain in the ass. And plus one that does not have, that's bioactive and does not have a drainage layer, that's another thing. It's going to be bioactive and I can't have a drainage layer because obviously Savannah monitor, they dig and it won't work. So, yeah, screen tops are just pain in the ass with, I think with these guys. Or anything that doesn't have a drainage layer. Because at least my other reptiles, if I have to mist it more often, I have a drainage layer so I can drain it and I don't have to worry about everything getting completely soaked. So I have a little more wiggle room with that. This I do not, so that's why I don't like screen tops. And then I have ventilation on the sides. And then I don't really want to tell you what I'm doing after this because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go with it or not, and I want it to be a surprise at the same time. Because, yeah, I'm not going to give it away. Screw that. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else to share at this point. Because I'm still kind of, yeah, so basically I got to water test it, which I'm going to do probably, like, it's Wednesday, or no, it's Tuesday. So I'll probably do it Friday after work, because it depends if I work Saturday or not. Because if I don't work Saturday, then I'll probably do it Friday night. Because then if it starts leaking, I can take care of it right away, and I'll be home to get it like dried out and stuff, because it is plywood, or it's OSB actually. So yeah, and I just don't want water in my basement floor. So, and I want to give it. I'll be working a lot the next couple days, so I don't really want to. Yeah, so I won't really be able to get him in here anyway, so until probably like another 2 weeks anyway, so. Because I want to put him in here when I have like a day off, and I can kind of gauge everything and see how he's doing in here and make sure everything's where it needs to be. So yeah, so hopefully hopefully this will pass the water test, and hopefully I can start getting this ready to put him in. I'm hoping to have him in here in 2 weeks. I mean, granted, he'll be fine at 10. I mean, it is 80 inches, but I would like to take this tent down to have a little bit more room in my basement. Plus, then I can kind of get stuff picked up, because I don't really want to put stuff away. The thing is, I don't like, as soon as I clean up, everything goes wrong. If I leave everything where it is and don't clean up, I seem to have better luck for some reason. So, with the water test, so I'm gonna wait. As soon as I pass the 3 water test, probably gonna go to Home Depot, get some more organic topsoil and sand, because this one is only 80 inches. So this is like an extra 1.5 feet, so I'm still gonna need to get some regardless. So that's what will be up. Plus, I don't want to have to empty all that while he's out, and yeah, it's just ugh. Yeah, but I think he'll like this better, because he'll be able to climb. Because I think I got a huge, thick branch of my ball python's enclosure. Unfortunately for her, I'm probably gonna steal it from her, and I'll just give her something else. So, actually, she's out right now in her grow tent. So, which I have to feed her yet tonight. It'll be feeding tonight, because yeah, I go back to work probably for at least 3 12-hour shifts during the day, if not 4. So I won't be able to handle her anyway, so I like to do it before I go back to a stretch of work. So then on my days off, I can handle her. Kind of thing. Plus, I think she's going to go into shed soon already. I don't know. Anyone with ball pythons, like, I think she's about 5 now. Because I got her when she was 3. So yeah, she's 5 now. And she's been shedding more at 5 years old than she has when I got her at 3. And she's been shedding a lot. I think she's grown quite a bit with it. Between the age of 4 and 5. I think she grew like a couple inches. So I thought they capped off at like 2 to 3 years old. But apparently she's still growing. So yeah, I think she grew like probably like 2 or 3 inches since I've gotten her, if not more. Because that tent used to dwarf her more than it does now. So that tent's about 5 feet. She's roughly in the 4 foot ballpark. So, yeah, I like how I'm getting on topic of ball python. I was thinking about moving her in here, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit because I just spent a lot of money on this, and I had to get different heating sources for her and had to make modifications and stuff, and I just don't have the time right now. So I'll probably keep her. Plus, this stand, she has a stand that has wheels, so I can move her enclosure wherever I want. So that actually comes in handy too. Plus, she's doing pretty well in a 5-foot enclosure. Like, I don't think she. Plus, I'd like to save this just in case I get something else I want to get, kind of thing. Or as a backup for him, for some reason, if something happens to this, or if I decide to move, or who knows. So I kind of like to keep this as a backup. Plus, he shredded the hell out of the corners on the outside. So, yeah. For some reason, he likes to attack that tent from the outside. Like, he just... It's like having a little toddler. So hopefully he'll be able to run around more, climb up, go over here. Plus, I'm going to add more stuff in here, too. Like, big time. I'll keep adding as I go. Slowly. Because I don't want to, like, make too many big changes for him. Because I think they'll stress him out. So I think slowly, within time, I'll kind of add to his enclosure. Plus, it'll give him... When I add stuff, it'll give him new stimulation. Instead of throwing it all in at once. I feel like it'll kind of be like something new for him. Something new for him to keep him not bored, kind of thing. So, yeah. I think that's all I got for now, but... And then, oh yeah, I did this out of OSB. So if you want to see how you do it better than I did, I would look up Serpa Design. That's kind of where I got this idea from. I wanted to do PVC, but problem is, one piece of PVC board is like $100. And I don't have a truck right now, so I had to kind of get this all at once, kind of thing. But I am getting a truck soon. I already have it. I just gotta go get it. Anyways, when I have that, then I can go Home Depot, buy one sheet, save it. Buy one sheet, save it. Plus, I don't know. Who knows, if I end up moving, I don't really want to spend all that money on building a PVC enclosure, and I'm not going to be able to fit it through that door. Yeah, this is basically going to have to get cut down if I ever move out. So that's why I went the cheapest route. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to get through this door, and then with this freaking stairwell in the way, it'd be damn near impossible to get 4 foot wide enclosure by 8 feet. No way is that happening. So I don't know where I'm going to be in the next few years. So I thought an OSB one would be perfect for now. This will last me at least a good while, or a good majority of his life, if not his entire life. So yeah, I wanted, and this still costed quite a bit of money just doing this. Like, by the time I got like all the lighting and everything else in that liquid rubber seal, ugh. So yeah, I know the glass is dirty because it was sitting on a movie blanket. So, but I'm probably gonna have to move it again. So I don't want to clean it, dirty it up again just to clean it again. So I'll clean it once I for sure have this ready because I gotta water test it. So if it's not water tested, I'm not gonna clean it, just dirty it up again. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'm kind of going on a rant. I apologize. But yeah, if you want a better idea how to make something like this out of OSB, check out Serpa Designs website or channel. That's where I got his idea. If you want to do really know how to make really cool ones for like bigger reptiles, I would check out Brad's Bioactive. He is amazing at what he does. Like, definitely, good dude. He really made, yeah, Serpa Design's really good though too. Like, but yeah, Brad, he, especially for like really big like monitors and stuff, Brad's really good because he's got like water monitors and stuff. So he makes really cool ones for like bigger lizards and stuff. So he would definitely, and he's got tree monitors or blue tree monitors too. They made a really cool one out of PVC board. Like, yeah, so I definitely check out Brad's Bioactive too. If you want to do one on a PVC board, yeah, Brad's Bioactive is really good. Like he does a phenomenal job. Plus, he makes the backgrounds really good, and yeah, I think he just got sponsored by Zoopoxy, so yeah, he's actually the one that, like, I watched Serpa Design for years, and it started striking my interest, but then I started watching, stumbled upon Brad's Bioactive, and he really got me to take the plunge to start getting into this kind of stuff. Or that's how I kind of got into reptiles, I guess, because I was a fish guy and I saw paludariums and I thought those were really cool. So I started researching on what you could put in paludariums, but just the way he did stuff, I was like, that is cool. So I made the leap because of him. But yeah, Serpa Design's really good too. I think they're both equally as good. They have different styles. I think Serpa Design is definitely, and he does like a lot more aquatic stuff too. Plus, like, he's really good at repurposing things. So he's very Serpa Design is very cost friendly too. So yeah, they're both just as great. It's just they have different way of doing things. So I kind of took a little from each of them and kind of made it my own. So yeah, I definitely check them both out and see. I think they're both equally as great. It's just depending on what you want to do. One might fit the way they do it might fit your lifestyle more. So, and I think you should check them both out because they both have different things to bring to the table, and I took little bits and pieces from both of them. And yeah, so I take bits and pieces. I take stuff from both of them. So yeah, they're definitely really good channels to check out. So yeah, but like for monitor setups, Brad's Bioactive is a really good one. He just made like a really big paludarium for his Mertens monitors and stuff. I forgot how like big the dimensions were, but yeah, it's really cool. I definitely check it out. So, all right, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, thank you.